Hey, what's up guys? It's Balasabas here. In this video, I want to answer a question that I get all the time, which is, should I start a second channel? Let's go. Okay, so the truth of the matter is having one channel is time consuming enough between planning, designing, branding, filming, editing, uploading, optimizing, making thumbnails, comments. All of those things take so much time. So you know this, if you already have one channel, you're trying to juggle it, you're trying to make time to film, you're trying to promote it, you're thinking about how to monetize this channel. There's so many things that go into building one channel alone. So the thought of creating a second channel and double the amount of work is so crazy, and it is so overwhelming almost if you start thinking about it. Doubling everything that you're doing today and splitting that up and then doing twice the amount of work. But here is what I know about YouTube from experience, from talking to a lot of creators, that being very, very specific in terms of your topics, being niched down or niched down, it is so good for your channel to be really specific so that YouTube knows what your channel is about. Also, your audience knows what your channel is about, and you are tapping into serving a specific audience. If your channel is all over the place and you have multiple topics, you're talking about coffee and then yoga and then gaming and also building greenhouses, it could be very detrimental to the growth of your channel. Your channel may grow, but it'll be very slow. It'll be very flat in terms of growth. If you decided to separate those topics into multiple channels, guaranteed that those channels individually, if you're only talking about gaming in your channel, and then you had another channel that talked about coffee, and then another channel that talked about greenhouses, then the growth of each of those individual channels, because they're so specific, the growth curve will be much steeper and will grow faster. That's just how YouTube works. One suggestion that I'd like to give you as an alternative to building a second channel is to create a secondary social page. So for example, if I decided to take one of the topics that maybe isn't performing as well on my channel and create an Instagram account for it, so you can start testing creating that content for that topic on Instagram or maybe Facebook or maybe even TikTok, for example, so that you don't have to do all the work of building a second YouTube channel. You can just create it organically using another social page. And if that social page starts to grow, then maybe you decide to build a YouTube channel for it. I would also then suggest that you focus on your first channel. Make sure that you're building revenue streams for that channel, whether it's affiliates, sponsorships, merch, services or consulting, if that's what you're doing, training, courses, memberships, so that you can have enough revenue to perhaps offset the cost of hiring a video editor. Because one of the most important things that we have and one of the most valuable things that we have is time. And video editing is very time consuming. And so if you are gonna venture into building and creating a second YouTube channel, then make sure that you have a video editor or whatever it is that takes up the most of your time that you want to let go in terms of your video creation process and the process that you have for YouTube, then try to offload that and hire somebody as a freelancer or somebody part-time to help you with that piece of the process so that you have more time. Because if you are already busy enough with one channel, just imagine what it's like having two channels. And so you can definitely do it. Just make sure you do get the assistance help to do that. And the best way to do that is to build your first channel, build some revenue streams there that are sustainable, that you can then reinvest into help, assistance, tools for building both the first and second channel. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments. Make sure you subscribe, hit that notification bell as well, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.